Talked earlier about a really great product from Halo to help sanitize our phones. But when it comes to cleaning and sanitizing, there are a lot of soft surfaces in our homes that you can't put in the washing machine or the dryer setting on steam, that you can't take off and put in the dry cleaners. That's why we have the RAYCOP Lightweight Handheld UV Allergen Vac and Fabric Sanitizer. This is a company that actually pioneered the idea of allergen and UV treatments in a vac. We're offering this at $129.98, 5 easy pays of $26 per month. And what we're talking about is a lightweight vac that can help eliminate things like E. coli and staph and so on some soft surfaces if used properly. We're offering it at a sale price. Again, the price will eventually go up. Free shipping and handling on this, so it doesn't cost anything additional to get it home. Normally that would be an additional $12.45. And 5 months to pay for it makes budgeting so much easier. So get it home and try it. Have you ever thought about your mattress and thought about maybe some of those chairs and other soft surfaces in your house and how to get them clean? Well, Kylie Watts is back with us to talk to us about that very thing. Kylie, how are you doing?
Great, Jane. How are you?
Doing very well. Thanks for joining us. So talk to us a little bit about RAYCOP and how does this work? How do we use this?
Sure. So this is probably unlike any other cleaning device that you have at your home, because not only is it a vacuum, it's an allergen vacuum specifically designed to target microscopic particulates down to 0.3 microns. So that's your pollen, your pet dander, your dust mite, their droppings and their carcasses and all of that icky stuff. But more importantly, what this does is actually sanitize those hard to launder fabric surfaces. So it's a patented technology that's in here that combines a very specific calibrated suction, that dual filtration, a vibrating pulsating pad on the bottom that's going to help lift that embedded dirt and those dust mites up. But it has UVC technology, and that's the big thing. So this is tried and true and tested. It can kill 99.9% of staph, E. coli, influenza A with just 5 seconds of exposure to that UV light. So areas like our beds, our mattresses, our headboards, our couches, our chairs, the areas where we're spending so much time as a family, how can we really clean them if we can't sanitize them? But with the RAYCOP technology, you can do just that in a matter of seconds.
That's awesome. And, again, we think about, all of the things that we are touching, doorknobs and handles and stuff like that they can be wiped down. This is stuff that can't be. The headboard, the mattress, the chair, there are probably carpets that maybe your pet tends to kind of re-hit that area over and over again. You clean it, but then how do you sanitize it? That's the difference. So let's show the technology really quickly, Kylie, if we could, and then we'll get into more demonstrations.
Absolutely. So what you're going to see here is a small little particulate, and it's vibrating and pulsating so quickly, and it's pulling that up and out. So this is what your regular vacuum can't do, because while your vacuum has suction, it doesn't have this vibration. It doesn't have that UVC technology. So it's really a unique device. So imagine that as your dust mite, your pollen, your dander, all of the things that can sometimes be bothersome to us that are common allergens that we all have. No matter how clean you are, no matter how much you vacuum with your traditional vacuum, it can't do what the RAYCOP can do. And to use it, Jane, you literally keep it flat. You're going to glide it along your surface. It's designed to go over all different fabrics. You can take it to the kids' toys, sanitize them. You can use it on the pillows with embellishments. And I'm actually going to flip it over and show you the technology, because it's designed that if you were to turn this over when you're using it, that UVC light would turn off, so that you're constantly keeping it flat and it's doing its job. But I've taped over the sensors, so I'm going to turn this on and show you that bar. It's a 6-inch bar that lives on the bottom of the machine, and that's what's doing that incredible job of sanitizing.
Well, and again, it's lightweight, so it's easy to maneuver. I can go right from my mattress right into the headboard. This is something that, you think about it, you're leaning up against it, your head's up against it, and over time it does need to be sanitized. Then I can move right over to the chair that is in that same space and just run right through. It'll pick up all those fine particulates, especially areas like the armrests where there's a lot of contact here. And let's face it, I mean, we are just now, working our way into flu season, and, thinking about transfer and touching and all this kind of stuff has been really brought to our attention. We've known for years that we've got to be careful, but now we're even more careful and being more aware of the surfaces and especially the soft surfaces in our homes. So here's again how the technology works, and Kylie, you can talk us through that.
Yes, so it's a patented technology that combines a 4-part system. So you have that UVC light, that dual filtration, one of them being a Hepa filter, the vibrating pad. And why that's important is if you could take a microscope and actually look at your bed, examine what we're literally sleeping on every single night, you would be horrified because inside of those soft surfaces live dust, which means that lives the dust mite. And the dust mite is a member of the arachnid family. So think of a little tiny translucent cousin to a spider. And it's not just 1 or 2 of them in those surfaces, it's hundreds of thousands of them. This is designed that you could literally use this every single day on those mattresses. These are common allergens, but not only that, you're right, Jane, our definition of clean the last few months really has changed. And we know that to truly be clean, we need to sanitize. And how do you sanitize your mattress? How do you sanitize your couch? You can't do that without technology like this from RAYCOP.
That's right. And it's so quick and it's so easy, and it's so often, Kylie, the things that you can't see that are the things that are the worst. So this way you are doing something that you probably have not been able to do before. And again, it's quick and easy. It doesn't take up a lot of space. There is a filter. So talk to us a little bit about the filter. It's washable.
Yes, so there's actually 2 filters inside of it, Jane. I have one right here. So in the top of it, this is your dust box filter. This is what's going to capture those bigger particulates. So you may see human hair. If you have pets, you may see accumulation of pet fur. You're going to see dust. But then in the back, there's that Hepa filter. So that lives underneath the machine. This is the one that's important because this is what's capturing those microscopic particulates. This one will need to be replaced, but it probably will last a good year to a year and a half before it needs to do so. The machine will tell you, but the front one, yes, is completely washable. And actually, I have one from my house downstairs on my couch, and it's absolutely filthy disgusting. There's pet fur and everything in here because I have 4 dogs, which means I have pet dander, and I have a better half in construction, so he's always messy around. But I do want to show you this real time. So this is what the technology does for you. So I'm going to start this, and you're going to see these little balls. And imagine these that are the dust mite or the dust mite droppings or the carcasses, the things that are embedded into those fabrics. So take a look as I start this, and you'll see the power of the RAYCOP, because while we're doing microscopic particulates, this really shows you just how powerful this machine is and how it can do things that your traditional vacuum just can't do.
Wow. That's impressive. It's good to see. And again, we invite you to place your order for it today. Take advantage of the sale price and free shipping and handling, as well as 5 easy pays. If you want to make this a gift for someone, they have until January 31st of 2021 to make any returns or exchanges. V36209, continue to stay in the process of placing your order for that. Kylie, thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning.
Jane, thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
All right.